how are you? And welcome to day 10 of the Hey Mama 10-day birthing challenge. You've made it, you've done it, you've achieved 10 days of practice, whether they are 10 consecutive days or not, it doesn't matter. You have achieved by reading, by practicing, and by listening, and by all the different practical tools that we've spoken about. You have achieved. So this is your first achievement. So in terms of your getting to your positive birth mindset, so well done on getting here. Today I want to talk about the intention of confidence and being confident with your birth. So one thing I see a lot with women who have had a previously bad birth experience, or are just feeling really anxious about birth, is that they do not feel confident in their choices around how they would like to birth, where they would like to birth, who they would like to birth. They really question, and this because we have set examples or stories that we hear from other people, and we feel that we are guilty of comparisonitis. We really do compare our birth stories, and if there's one thing that I've learned throughout the years that I've taught women, is that each birth is completely individual. It is so dependent on the person. There are things though you can do to make it more positive. However, then you definitely can and should go into birth feeling confident, and that's definitely possible however you got to pregnancy or birth, whatever your experience. So today's positive birth affirmation is, I am a confident mother. I'll do that again. I'll repeat that again. I am a confident mother. So you might be thinking, well, I don't have any other kids, I'm just pregnant. Well, you are definitely pregnant, mama, and you are definitely a mama. Wherever you are in the pregnancy, you are definitely a mum. You don't just become a mum when a baby is born. You are a mother. And what I'd like to focus today is on postnatal planning. So the reason why I'd like to talk about that today is because to have confidence and go into birth feeling really positive is really helpful to know that on the other side, postnatally, you have a plan in place to help you feel supported going into those early initial days. I don't believe that proper birth planning should stop at birth or when your placenta is born. I think that's really short-sighted, and I think it does women a disservice not to really start thinking about their postnatal period whilst they're pregnant. I would also say that this is really, really important if you've got other children to think about as well. So what can you do to build your confidence as a mother in pregnancy for the postnatal period? Well, what is really, really helpful is to be able to just focus on learning about your baby and not having to worry about everything else that comes with running a home, doing chores, cleaning, washing, all sorts of practical things. If you can, if anyone offers to visit, please ask them to either bring something in the form of food or to come and do something to help out. I know that's not something that a lot of us feel confident about, but you will be thankful for that help. So you can focus on baby and really start that journey knowing that you've got that support in place. Something I also recommend, if you have the resources, is a postnatal doula to give you a hand, especially if you've got older children or you know that your partner's going to be out at work, a couple of weeks after baby's born, just to give you that practical support around the house and to help you start that relationship with your baby. if you can get any batch cooking done whilst you're pregnant, so you can like limit the time that you need to worry about cooking, that was also really helpful. If you can book food delivery, so you know that you don't have to worry, you can just press OK and the food's going to be delivered, that will be really helpful for you. But also, you know, know your boundaries and don't be afraid to put them and implement them in that first few weeks. It's so vital that you protect that space and learn to become a family with this new addition. So if you have to say no to unwanted visitors, just let them know, like in advance, when you're expecting to or would love for them to visit. You know, I'm sure they would understand that you need the time and space. So don't just put on a smiling face if you don't want visitors. Really think about whether you give yourself a few weeks just to recover. Because birth, as we said at the start, birth is intense and it is powerful. So you do need adequate recovery as well. Right, then I think that we have come to the end of the challenge. I'd like to do a quick check-in to see how you're feeling. So let's do a quick body scan. Let's put our feet on the ground and actually start from the top of our heads. Really take some deep breaths in. Okay, and just really just connect and see, you know, how you're feeling. I really hope you are feeling more positive. If you are, let me know. I love your feedback and see how you got on with the challenge. If you're having any challenges or issues, let me know as well, and I'll see if I can, I'd love to know how I could help you more. If you're interested in working with me as a birth coach, then you can book your free 30-minute Zoom call with me to discuss designing your tailored birth preparation. That includes if you've had birth trauma in the past that needs to be addressed before you start to build your positive mindset, then let's do it. Let's start your journey with Hey Mama and me, Rachel. I'd love to get to know you more and help you achieve that positive birth that you've always wanted. So yeah, if you aren't already, follow me on Instagram at hey_mama_hypnobirthing, or on Facebook, Hey Mama Hypnobirthing. And yeah, I will hopefully see you again shortly. I will do a follow-up email just to make sure that you are okay. And if I don't see you again, I hope you have an amazing positive birth experience.